Hello.
Ta-da! Hello, hello.
Hello, hello, hello. We have me, Iveta from Decoupage Queen, and Mysterious Hands on the screen. Uh,
Mysterious hands.
Very mysterious hands. We're gonna have to excuse Olga not showing her face today because she was very excited, and apparently, sources are telling me that she looks like a very excited raccoon today. So,
Yes, yes. Like usually when we go live, I get ready just before we go live because chores and everyday life. But today, instead of getting ready, I was playing with those. They arrived.
oh, you
They
got them.
arrived. Yes, and they arrived like, basically 2 hours before the live stream. I came back home with them. So quick recording for the Instagram reels and test pours. And oh my God, I am so excited. They are so, so gorgeous in person. I just can't contain myself right now.
They are fabulous, aren't they? And yes, I think we can excuse you this once because we can't wait to see what you're going to create. So, of course, this week we are celebrating the new Lablanche release. We've got gorgeous, gorgeous rice papers, two different sets. We've got floral sets and we've got the Christmas set. And then we have four brand new molds from the Blanche, which of course Olga is playing with right now because they literally just arrived at her house. So yeah. Oh, look at that beauty. Oh my
Yeah,
God.
and that was you could see that it's a quite thin pour because I'm planning to heat it up and
Yeah.
mold it to the
Hmm.
bowl to the light no light bulb to the bubble. So I'm trying to get as thin pour as possible and look at all those details.
It's so beautiful. So beautiful. Fun fact,
It
I
is
am also
pretty.
considering using that same mold on for my own live stream on Friday. Hello Sue. Good morning, Rima. Good morning, Carolyn. So good to see you all. Thank you for joining us this early. So early in the morning, Carolyn. It's like what 6 o'clock in the morning for you. So thank you.
Oh
Thank you
my
so
God,
much
are you
for joining.
kidding me?
No,
You
I'm not
should
kidding
get She should get at least 2 extra points for getting that early because the only time that I'm up so early is when I have a flight.
Yes, exactly. So extra brownie points for you, Carolyn, and anybody else on the in the Pacific time zone. So thank you so much for being here. Hi Mary, hi Debbie. Good to see you all. And I'm just going to drop the link for the products that Olga's going to be using. So the new Leblanche rice papers and molds and all of that good stuff. Um, so if you haven't got yours yet, make sure you place your order um, as soon as possible before they're all gone. And yeah, I will um, switch it over to this view and let you take it away, Olga.
And you know what? Before they all gone, it's a very important thing because it sounds like we are just teasing you, but the amount of the times that, I saw usually Iveta using something and then I go to the store, I will put it in the basket, but I'm like, oh well, I need few other things, so I will pick them later on, and I just leave them in the basket, and then I come back few hours later and it's gone. It's gone. Sorry,
Yeah,
not sorry. Okay,
yeah,
so
that is hard. Rima is asking, what resin did you use?
I use today I used a mix of aluminite resin that is in DQ, and this is that thin pour.
Mm-hmm.
Mm,
The white
it gives
aluminum.
you, yes, it's a white aluminite. I ran out. I have only white and the and transparent one. Sorry, I cannot say crystal.
Clear. Okay.
Crystal. Yeah, there is a lot of earth in that. So I use that one for beautiful, beautiful details. Though when you pour it thinly, it dries a little bit longer. It sets
Mm-hmm.
a little bit longer. So this one here, this bad boy, he is not ready yet. He's almost ready to be demolded, but I want to wait until it ready. Okay, now we can have some
Look
unmolding
at the
on
people.
camera.
Oh, so satisfying. Oh my God.
Come
And
on,
it's so
come on,
thin as
come on,
well. You
come on.
made it so nice.
And because it's freshly set, I use two kinds of resin. It's still polyurethane, but the one that I can buy here in Germany, it sets much faster. That means that when you demold, it's already like that, not bendable. But because this one gives you a little bit more time, I prefer aluminite for thin pour because I have enough time to spread it in the mold. And then when I demold it, I can just put it on the object,
Mm-hmm.
press it with my hands because it's set enough to remove it from the mold, but it's still flexible. So you still have time, and I still have time to to actually mold it. We are molding it around the bubble that I just planned to show you how nicely I painted that bubble, but now we are waiting for resin to set.
Well, plans changed. Um,
Yes, and I'm pretty sure everyone understand my excitement because I was prepared to work only with the rice papers. Last week we told you that it's not on the queue and it's not Lablanche fault. The molds were sent to me ahead. Just for some kind of reason, German Post decided that papers, yeah, she can receive the papers. Molds, no. We are sending them
hmm.
back to States.
Yeah, yeah, we don't know what happened there, do we?
Th- I have no idea because they went through the customs without issues. I believe
Mm,
that it's exactly the same parcel, that Megan resent the same parcel.
yeah,
Uh, and this time it was no issues, and the previous time, nope. But unfortunately, I think that it has a lot to deal with politics, and we have absolutely no influence over that. Okay,
yeah,
now it's molded. So it took a second, but look, it matches the shape of the
yeah,
bubble perfectly. If I will
yeah,
lift it up, it stays in that.
yeah. It holds
And
shape.
you know what? And actually, I don't mind that being a back of the bubble at all. Okay, so
Good
my plan,
morning, sunshine. Good morning. Good morning, Heather. Hi, good to see you.
my plan for today is Christmas bubble, and I painted. I will be totally honest again. I painted that bubble so many times because I wanted to use it on your class last year.
Yeah,
The one with the sparkling varnish. So I did paint it with totally different color. Then I changed my mind and I thought that it can be in country blue because country blue bubble will look so nice. And then today I decided that it will be white, so I painted again. But I love the shape. It's a quite big, substantial bubble. It's acrylic. Hold on. That part is a glue stick that I put in to dry it. It's just a plastic bubble. And my original plan was quite boring comparing to what we will do, because my originally I was planning to use one of those images in that opening here.
yeah,
Uh, and on the outside, I just wanted to go with one of the neutral papers from the collection, the ones that have light swirls. But because we have molds, evil laugh,
plans changed.
the plan changed because I noticed that, first of all, this one looks so pretty on the back. and that beautiful, beautiful ornament, I think that it will fit so nice to be just heat up and pressed inside of uh, of that bubble, and I think that it will look neat. So either I will let the audience to decide. Either we can do the fine line crackle on that surface. It's painted with my very favorite deco paint chalky in the cream white from
Mm.
Pentard. I love this paint. I use it a lot. I believe that I went through entire jar just on the DQ live streams. So we can either just put the ornament here, and on the back of my bubble, we can use that beautiful, beautiful blue paper with the roses, or I can do the fine line crackle and I can just use molds, and with the fine line crackle and this color, I think that I would like to paint my elements with the metal powder, because
Ooh.
that would look so nice. Hold on. I will I will grab my samples because we have swatches for everything, right? So I can see it on the swatches. Where are here metal pigments? Okay. So I think that any of those will work. And we have here antique gold or just gold metal powder, and that I think that that would be so nice and neat. That option is also valid with that blue paper because I think that it just looks so nice together.
Yeah, blue and gold always works.
So what do you think? Are we going with the decoupage or we are doing the fine line crackle?
Oh, I don't know. I
Oh,
don't know. What do you all think in the comments? Let us know. Do you want to go decoupage or do you want to go fine line crackle?
because I'm excited about both options, To be
Mm,
completely honest, I'm excited with both options, and in both cases, the finishing treatment will be the same, and it will be, come on, come on, and it will be this,
yeah, gloss varnish.
because Uh, I know that it stinks a little bit. Okay, not stinks. It has a smell because it's solvent-based product.
Yes, of
But
course.
the finish on it, oh my God, it's amazing. Hold on, hold
Heather
on.
is asking, what will be under the fine line crackle?
Uh, the paint.
Just,
So
just the
it will be, yeah. So I would just do gold fine line crackle and cover it with the gold mold. So it would be cream and gold, or we can have that beautiful accent blue. Oops, sorry. I just wanted to show you the finish of yeah. So the finish on the gold.
box of balls.
Yeah, I have a box of balls. That is metal pigment, and it's sealed with two coats of that varnish. And mm,
So
camera
nice.
doesn't do the justice. It is so sparkly. The finish on this product is amazing. It's definitely it's worth you know um, to smell a solvent for a while. This one dries quite quickly, so it smells for maybe 20 minutes, and if you open the windows, it's fine. It's not like it will hang around your flat or house for ages. And yes,
So Rima has voted for fine line crackle. Sue just said that finish looks like porcelain. That does not give us a vote, Sue. And nobody else is voting. So
I think
I
that she meant that with the blue paper, it will look like Danish
maybe,
porcelain, because
but
it
exactly
will.
as you say, finish looks like porcelain. So I don't know. but I think my vote will be for decoupage. Um,
Okay.
so we've got one
Then
for
you are
fine.
a boss, and we.
Anybody else in the comments, please? We need a tiebreaker. Okay, we've got Debbie saying crackle. Any more for any more? Any more for any more before Olga's final?
My vote would be for the paper, but
Oh, Heather also says the fine line crackle sounds interesting. I'd love to see it. So we've got,
okay, then we go with the
oh,
fine
and
line.
then we've got Mary for decoupage. Three for fine line, two for decoupage.
I'm for decoupage as well.
Three fine line, three decoupage right now. Margaret also says decoupage. Oh, okay. And then
I think make it
Betty says
easier.
paper. Okay, I think we need to go for decoupage.
That is fine.
Catherine
You know
says
what? We still have a lot of time till Christmas, and
says no.
but you know what? That's what I wanted to say. That we still have some time
Mhm.
till Christmas, and unfortunately or fortunately, dependingly on your personal preference, I'm not going anywhere.
So that means that you're gonna have to do a bauble just for Rima with fine line like this.
And you know what? It's not a big deal because the you know I might have I
You're
might
prepared with two.
uh, just in case that something will go wrong because you know how it is.
I do know.
Whatever uh, I'm not sure if the viewers will know, but if something can go wrong, it will go wrong when you are live. You know, you can do something 10,000 times on your own time when the camera is not looking at you. You are doing something, and everything goes according to the plan. Like absolutely everything. As soon as you are live or you are recording what you are doing, definitely whatever can go wrong, it will go wrong.
Well, I don't know if I can relate because I'm currently working on a secret project which Olga knows about,
Oh my
but
god, I love it. I love it how it looks.
that secret project has already had two things go wrong, and that I'm not finished with it. But I'll tell you all a little bit. I'll let you in on a little secret. So I'm working on a frame, and that frame had a glass insert and it had the wooden backing. So the glass insert was actually frosted. So I couldn't have. My original plan was to do reverse decoupage, but as it's frosted, as I found out as I started cleaning it, I couldn't do reverse decoupage. So then I thought, okay, I'll clean it, I'll do all of the things, and then I'll do bonding primer on the glass and I'll decoupage over the glass so I have nice surface. As I clean everything, I go to put the glass back inside. Guess what? The glass cracks in half. So that's out the window. So then I'm thinking, okay, that's fine. I still have the back of the frame. I'll put it back in. We'll do all of the things. I do all of the things. I prime everything. I go for it. But guess what? Then I decoupage this beautiful paper onto it. And guess what? Turns out that that back end of the paper, about an hour after I decoupaged it, turned into a bleeder. So guess what? That went sideways too. So I had to paint over everything.
Sideways.
So I shellacked over everything and I had to pick out a different paper. Um, it's turning out really, really nicely, but not, but so far, at every point where something could have gone wrong, it did.
Okay, so I saw the project, the stage that I saw the project at. It looks stunning, and I'm very excited. You picked a really pretty paper. That is a really pretty paper.
That is a really pretty paper. We're not going to say any more about that really pretty paper.
We can't say anything more about that really pretty paper, but the really pretty papers are coming. Are
Yes, they
coming.
most certainly are. Most certainly are. But yeah, that's the current state of being. And yes, that is definitely right. If there is a possibility for something to go wrong, there is a very high chance that something will indeed go wrong. So you're not wrong in being prepared for those times, Olgie.
Yes. Okay. So I hope that just cutting it with water will work out, but I need some slits when I will
Yeah.
be applying the paper to make some folds, because the surface of the paper is quite big. I could fussy cut, or maybe not fussy, but uh, slappy cut. Can we call it slappy cutting?
Those of
Uh,
you watching, if you're enjoying this live stream, make sure that you share it with your friends and groups and wherever else. We will greatly appreciate it.
and we are live just for the hour, so I definitely not be able to do a very very professional finish during the live stream, like my amazing decoupage teacher Iveta taught me. But we will apply the decoupage paper, I will let it dry, and I have a very very fine sandpaper, so I will just go around those edges and make
Mhm.
sure that the edge of the paper is nicely blended with my ornament,
Very good.
because it would be nice to fussy cut all those elements, but it is a lot, and a lot of tiny details, and I'm sloppy cutting everything if I can. Mhm.
Good
So
morning, Anna. Thank you for sprinkling. Good morning, good morning. See, Heather says she is crushed when she ruins a decoupage paper. She says, I only buy one of each usually. Do you buy multiples of papers?
no,
You don't?
no, I have. I will tell you what I have multiples of. I have multiples of Iveta checkers just because I like
Me
to use
too.
that decoupage paper multiple times. But my other favorite will be also Iveta. You can see the theme here. The one with the octopus, and I have two. One is in A4, one is in A3, and I want to use it. But before I will use it, I want to make sure that my idea is really, really good. And I will stand on my lashes to make sure that I don't ruin the paper. You know, all safety issues, and because I buy only one of each,
Yeah.
so then I just make my best to pull off the project. Even if things go sideways, I will probably get upset, cry in the corner a little bit, and then talk myself into, no, we are not giving up. You will go there and you will fix that project. You will have a pretty project at the end.
Olga has a moment. She goes in the bathroom, she looks in the mirror, and she has a word with herself.
Yes, exactly. You know, you just look yourself in the eye in the mirror and you're like, yes, things didn't work like we planned, but you're a big girl. You have everything you need to make it
Come on, just
happen.
pull yourself up by the bootstraps.
Yes. Yes, exactly.
Yeah. There was a part of me that was tempted to just go along with the bleed through, and to just go for it, but then because I want this piece to last a long time, and I don't the bleed through could get worse over time. So I figured no, actually, I'm not gonna do that. I'm going to, since I have an alternative option for a paper that I can use, I'll use the alternative paper. Funny enough, I do have another copy of both of those papers just because, um, well, perks of um, working for Lovely DQ. By the way, hi Megan. Megan's in the comments. Um,
Hi, Megan.
but because this is a secret project for a something that hasn't been released yet, now I only have one copy of that, and I might need that to show during release times or anything like that. So I'm not allowed to use that one. So that
I am very,
but
very
you might
excited.
use it. Me too. Me too. It's gonna be very very nice.
Yeah,
Uh,
we are teasing it. It's it's not like we are teasing you, and it's something that is coming like in the year or so. It's coming soon,
it's coming
um,
soon. Yes.
and it will be very, very special.
Yes. It most
Okay.
certainly will be.
So the glue I'm using is Pentard, and I still didn't get that super matte one, so I'm using Silky Shine,
Mm-hmm.
and the whole finish will be shiny, so I absolutely don't mind. I just applied a little bit just to hold my paper
Yeah.
in place while I'm working my way around to stick it. Oh, just come on. I planned that you will go up to the edge, so you will go up to the edge. Agreed? Okay, thank you. Thank you for your cooperation. Really nice, really cooperative paper.
I love this paper so much. It was the choice between this one and one of the other wallpaper ones for my project that I'm gonna do on Saturday.
Now you have to pick the other one, because if you will use the same mold and the same paper, I will not say that you I will not say that, but somebody in the comments might think that.
Somebody in the comments being Olga from her different account.
Yeah, from the alternative account, not Olga.
Yeah, not Olga Heldwein.
Yes, exactly. Definitely not Olga on YouTube. That is the name of the secret account. Okay.
That is
So,
hilarious.
despite me not having a ton of practice with this kind of technique on decoupage, I do get some wrinkles, but I'm pretty sure I will be able to smooth it out. I'm trying to get the folds. Like, hold on, I will show you. Like over here, uh, we have a small fold, so I'm trying to put it around the rose. So then I can go with my really fine sandpaper and just sand it down. And I'm just working very, very slowly in the small sections, because if we put too much of the glue at once, it might end up not being um, very pleasant to look at. Okay, so we will cut it here. Okay, and then I will cut out around the rose.
Oh, we also had a question from Heather earlier. Sorry, Heather. I didn't forget. Well, I did a little bit, but now I remembered. Anyways, Heather was asking, where did you get this concave bauble from?
Um, I honestly don't remember. I did order it last year, but I ordered a ton of the mm, Christmas ornaments, because, I bravely assumed that, oh my God, I have so much time. I have the whole time from Halloween up to the Christmas. I will make so many bubbles, so many ornaments. I will make it happen. All my decoupage and not only ideas. Everything will happen. It didn't. I made maybe three bubbles. So this way, I every year I have some bubbles left over, unused, and they go to the basement. And then you get to know that you are part of Christmas in July. You go to your basement, you take one of the bubbles.
I know we
Okay.
used to sell these on Decoupage Queen at one point, but I believe we sold out of them, and I think we were not able to get any more from that supplier or something along those lines. There is a genuine reason why we are we're unable to sell these again, but yeah.
So it's not out of spite. It's not like you decided
No,
only I will have those bubbles. Okay,
yeah,
that's good. That's
no,
good.
yeah, it wasn't that, I promise. It was something to do with supplier not being able to um get those to us or something along those lines. So that's why you might see some people use them here and there. So they might have bought them from us or maybe from wherever the supplier sold them to. But at the
But you
moment,
know what?
yeah,
Actually, I might also have it from the DQ because I did order some stuff. And like I said, because I have just one, if those are items that I have multiples or I keep using them, then I will remember where I get them from. But if it's one off after some time, when it's in your stash, and it's hard to remember where did you get it.
yeah,
Okay. So I allowed myself to cut out a part of that design because it's really big, and I'm starting to stress that it takes me ages to put it down nicely.
we
So
can
to speed
always
it
do
up,
a live stream tomorrow.
yes, I can
We can do
always
it
come back
in 2 days.
tomorrow and day after. And yeah,
You know, you're always welcome here.
you know what? The
Carolyn,
sad
yeah,
thing would be if I would plan, okay, I will come every week, twice a day, at least 3 times per week, 2 times a day. And then people in comments would be like, hey, is Olga have to come to DQ so often? Is there nobody else? Like, seriously?
anyone, anyone. It'll be like that scene from Shrek where he's about to go reclaim his swamp, and Donkey is the only one that wants to volunteer to go with him. Is there anybody else?
Exactly.
We've got
Exactly.
Carolyn with a question over here. She says that flower paper is so pretty, but my TV doesn't always show true colors. Would you describe the colors? Is it more navy blue or teal? And I liked how
Um,
all the sloppy fuss cut it to lay on the bauble.
Actually, it's I would say that it looks like Persian blue diluted 50%. That would be the color. If you imagine Dutch or French or English, to be fair, porcelain,
Mm-hmm.
and the color that is on it, that's exactly the color. It's a little bit blue, a little bit teal, but it's not teal enough that you would say that it's actually teal. It's still classified as blue. So there is not a lot of green inside. The color is really pretty.
Yeah, it
I
definitely
think
is.
that it the closest match in my head would be uh we can check it out because we have swatches. So I think that that will be the closest match. Over here. Come on. Yeah, it's almost the same color, and it's petrol blue from Pentard. And petrol
Hmm.
blue is very close to poison in the Deco Chalky.
Yeah.
In the jar right now, it doesn't look like it's the same color, but remember that in the jar, it looks different than when it's dry on the project.
Christina Cavalera says, "Hello, Olga Heldwein. It's nice to see you. Love your work."
Hello, I'm happy that you are happy to see me because, like I mentioned, there might be a plan of me making more appearances. I'm a little bit nervous about it, but yeah.
Are you kidding me? We'd love to see you. Debbie says, "Good morning, everyone. Thank you for sprinkling. Thank you, thank you, thank you." Hello, Carrie. Debbie's asking, "What is this pretty paper called, please? Can we still
Uh,
find the number or
yes, yes, we can
what?"
find the number because it's over here and it's 549.
549, and you can get it from in this link here that I'm just dropping. Ah, see, Mary
Yeah.
says, "Olga, I wish you and Iveta would come on every day." And Sue added a caveat of "I'd watch Olga 3 times a week, but not this early." So,
Well, hold, I actually could do a later time as well if that's if it's an official request. Then we could do time to time. We could test a different time
let's do
because
it.
this timing is why it's this time, Iveta, tell us, because for some kind of reason, it's always the same time, and I'm wondering what
Oh,
was behind
because
it.
um because when I if I'm live or if I'm hosting, most of the time at 3 o'clock I need to leave to go pick up
Oh,
my
yeah.
child. Even though
Oh, yeah.
we're in
So,
summer holidays right now, so that does not apply. But yeah, that is the main reason. However, we can find ways around it if needed. Good
yes.
morning,
So,
Mary. Hello, Mason Whimsy Art. Hello. Hi,
Dawn,
Shirley.
I will show you how it looked like. I will just stick my glue stick back inside. Okay, so I do have some lines. They are from glue that managed to dry on me because I wasn't stingy, just to make sure that it will nicely go around the bubble. And despite it looking very wrinkly right now, I already know that if I'm patient, if I will dry it
Mm-hmm. Properly.
and just let it be, I can put one coat of that clear solvent varnish over it and then sand it with a very fine sandpaper, and we will be just fine. I will have to probably varnish it 4 to 5 times to make sure that we have nice, smooth surface.
Mm.
But you can see that despite the paper having some background, because it is not totally plain, where is another bit? Oh, come on. You can see that we have some texture on that paper. Excuse my horrible nails. Again, I will use mold arrival as the explanation of absolutely everything today because it's the most exciting thing that happened this week, definitely. So we have some background on that paper. And when I hold it really close, you can see that edge. But with the sandpaper, I can make sure that that transition will be very smooth. And from the distance, like here, when I hold it, you cannot say that we have some background.
Mm.
If the background will still bother me, I have also another solution that we can test out. It is a different varnish with the similar finish. It's this one.
Yeah.
Um, I
One.
would say that, in my opinion, it's basically the same product, but this one gives you, it is yellow in the shade. It doesn't come out like super yellow on the project, but it has a slight tint to it. So
Yeah.
it can help you to hide those little differences. And to be fair, if after I varnish and sand it, the whole process will take like 40 minutes plus a few hours of waiting for the varnish to dry. If I'm still not happy and I think that the background is way too pronounced, I can do that fine line crackle over it. And the fine line crackle over that will definitely cover any funkiness.
Yeah.
Um, and you know
100%.
what? If we will arrive at the fine line crackle, then I will just do it live in the group. I hope we will not get to that stage, but if we will, then definitely it could be a nice live stream in the group to do the fine line crackle together. So that is the stage that we have right now, and it looks like that Danish porcelain. I
Every time
absolutely love
I'm thinking next word is going to be pastry.
food oriented person. Food oriented person. I
Danish food.
absolutely I absolutely love unsymmetrical look on it, and with stuff being symmetrical or asymmetrical, I think that every year I'm more and more fine with stuff like a bubble not being symmetrical. So of course, it's much easier to have things that you can just mm, have distributed evenly. I'm
Mhm.
very particular about symmetrical molds. I like my molds to be symmetrical. I will be very honest,
I think
because
you're
then
making
we can do.
progress on
Because
your need for everything to be symmetrical or odd numbers.
odd numbers are still here. Okay, it's still one bubble, one rice paper, one mold. And I know I'm weird and I'm fine with that, okay? I worked for years to be comfortable with my weirdness in that department, especially if we have flowers or houses or, you know, things like that. The trees in the landscape, they have to be in uneven numbers. Butterflies, uneven numbers.
Do you know what? Um, Speaking of
I know
flowers,
you designed a paper that had only two butterflies, and I love the paper. It was breaking my heart. I found the way to work with it. I just made two separate projects and I treat it as the singular butterfly.
no, I keep getting this person pop up on my Facebook that makes these absolutely amazing advent calendars. Like they use the wooden bases that you can get from like the
Hmm.
hobby stores. And oh my God, every day she pops up, and every day I'm like, oh no, I need that. I need that. So, just like that, I now have. Yesterday, I added the advent calendar to my project to start. Today, I'm adding a concave bauble with blue florals on it to my projects that need to be done urgently, inspired
Okay,
by this.
so for a while, I want. This is this is one of the projects that supposed to be the Q live stream. But my cats crack it. I did fix it, but unfortunately, for now, it has different purpose, and I brought it to camera to share the really nice tip with you. So it's just any kind of vessel, and you put here. We have, I believe that it's Chinese bean
Yeah.
that went bad. I would not cook it to eat it, especially right now. We just need enough so we can stick stuff into it. So then it works like, a knife holder, basically. I just need a shorter stick. Eh, I just need to cut that glue stick a little bit so then I can just put my bubble and it stands.
Oh, very clever.
Because it is a little bit sticky and I want to paint that ornament. And this one will go for a drying process. So when you are working on your bubbles, I do recommend, I think that rice will working much better than the beans because it's smaller and it holds stuff better.
Mm.
But now, okay.
Carolyn is
Iveta
at
has this is nasty plate for the gold pigment.
today's nasty plate. Show me
The
your
nasty,
nasty plate.
yes, the nasty plate of the day is gold pigment one.
I love it. Carolyn is asking, can decoupage be used on styrofoam
Yeah,
balls? Will the
yes,
paper stick? They are readily available in larger sizes.
yes, but you just have to prime it. You have to
Mhm.
prime the styrofoam. You can do it with bonding primer. You can prime anything with the bonding primer.
Yeah,
But on styrofoam, you can also use gesso primer from Penta, sparkling primer, any kind of primer. You just have to cover that surface. Otherwise, the paper will stick, and as soon as it's dry, it will peel off.
yeah. Mary
And
says, thank you, Olga, for giving up the tips on getting rid of wrinkles and sanding the paper after varnish. We all need that info.
and another thing, if you use styrofoam, and I learned that on Iveta's last class with the bubble, if your base is styrofoam, you don't heat it with the heat gun.
Yeah, yeah. I think we've all
So
been there.
love for the symmetrical molds, because look, this one is symmetrical, and like we spoke, you can just stick it together and have a beautiful dimensional ornament because it's symmetrical. Today we
Hmm.
will not play with double. We will just use one. Hold on. Which one was the thin pole? This one. But the edges are very much not perfect. So I will just use sandpaper and quickly sand it on the side.
Oh, I hate this part.
Usually another secret and the pro tip, though it's just for the brave ones. Usually for the sanding, I'm using a machine that is called husband. I just give him a sandpaper and the basket with moldings, and I say please, and then I leave him with the task for a while, so I don't have to do it because I hate the sound of sandpaper.
Oh my God. What a tip. What a tip. I think we all need that machine.
Yes, but that machine is it's a great tip, but as you can imagine, it's also a big responsibility, like it's a whole commitment. So I don't know, for some people it might be better work to just sand your castings on your own because it depends on the model. Some of them are problematic, so
That's true.
problematic.
Yeah. Some of them might not be suited for that kind of task. Mary
Wait.
says she does that too.
Yeah, it's a great solution. It's a great solution, especially if you already had that machine. Because if you have to get a new machine, then I'm not sure if it's worth it. But if you already have it, you can just utilize it.
I'll have to check if mine comes with that set.
Check if it comes with that setting.
Yeah.
Sometimes you have to put some fuel in front of him, in the glass. It depends on the model. Okay, so now I love both of them. It's vintage gold and gold. So What do you think? Gold or vintage
I
gold?
like that one. I like that one a lot.
This one?
Yeah, yeah. I always
Yeah,
like
because
the one that is closer to a white gold or like the lighter gold. I
well,
love
we also have the champagne option,
Oh,
but I think that champagne is too light for me. I prefer one of the golds because we have some
yeah.
brown here, some beige. So one of the beige ones. Okay, so then we will go just with the gold.
Rima says it's a cheap machine.
Oh, it's not cheap. It's not cheap.
It's an
I hate to
illusion,
tell you.
Rima.
I hate to tell you that it's unfortunately not cheap, especially if it starts to develop the passions and it steals your paints. It can be very, in my case, it's a very complicated situation. Sometimes it works just beautifully, but in some cases I'm like,
It becomes a little bit mischievous.
yes, yes, especially if it wants to share the supplies. Okay, so we go with the gold, and we have, oh, I have pigment fix over here, and I have my magic spoon. So on one of the live streams in the queue, I heard that it's a proper order if we are using the liquid first or we are going with the powder first.
uh, I cannot remember. I think you do the powder first and then liquid after. Because I normally do liquid first and then powder after, and I think that is the wrong order.
I
But
also do it like that because I like that splash, especially if you are
me
using the
too.
clean bowl. When you drop the powder into the liquid, it makes like poof, and
Yeah.
oh, I love that moment. So we will start with half of the spoon. Hold on.
And
I
then
don't breathe.
yeah,
I don't breathe.
they use a pipette as well to dispense the pigment fix, which I need to get me some of those pipettes because I just
I do.
pour mine.
You will. You will not believe that. I do have a pipette, and I even have a pipette for you. But unfortunately, I don't remember where. So we will use. Do I have a straw? Yes. Okay.
Hello, Julie. Carolyn
So
says,
we
giggle, when you lose your machine, you will realize that it is worth it. Don't know that I would go get a new one, but I have learned to do my own sanding. Put music on and sand with the beat. That's it. That's always the case, isn't it? We don't know what we've got until we've lost it.
well, it's like with that grass that is green.
That's true.
Because
Yes.
she pointed out that she is not sure if she would go through the struggle of going and getting a new one.
That is fair.
Okay. So just look at it. It's
So
beautiful. And
beautiful.
uh, the mold is not primed. You saw me
Mm.
demolding it. So the my personal solution for not priming will be just going twice
Yeah.
over the mold. I would recommend priming everything always,
Yeah.
but do what I say, not what I do.
Yeah. You have to forgive us because sometimes when we are live and we're live streaming, we're doing things, there isn't really the time to do all of the things properly in the way that they should be done.
And
So,
also, I'm lazy. Sorry,
yeah.
not sorry. I'm very honest. I'm lazy time to time, and um, I found some solutions for that laziness. So I have the whole set of molds that all of those are over here. I will just sit today in the evening and I will prime them all, and then I will put them away in the DQ box. So next time when I want to use it, it's already primed.
Yeah.
Uh, it's a very thin coat of priming just to make sure that the color will stick really well, because this one has a lot of coverage and it does stick really nice, but you can still see a lot of the white. Hold on, we will quickly dry it. And I want to lift it with something, not with my hand, because it will be okay. Can you see, especially around the edges and
Yeah.
on the peaks of that ornament? They do, the white shows through, but the second coat will cover it for sure.
Sue says she likes that it dries really fast.
I like that it dries really fast. And to be fair, not so long ago, I did discover my absolutely favorite metallic product, and it's delicate paint from Pentart.
Mm,
And I love the pigment with the pigment fix as well. I don't know which one I would like better. Like, they are both number one for me. The aspect of baking a powder, and okay, it might sound silly, but I don't care. You can think that I'm silly. The fact that we have to mix it ourselves, it adds to the experience for me. It's like I'm a little alchemist and I'm
yeah.
mixing my own magical concoction.
It's that
Okay.
play element, isn't it?
Yes, and to make sure that the second coat will cover, I will I will commit a sin and I will put my brush directly into the powder and mix that inside. So we have a lot of powder in that liquid. That
Mm-hmm.
means it's more concentrated. It doesn't make it more shiny, but it will add coverage. You can also mix that powder into some of your acrylic paints, but be careful because sometimes the when it says metal pigment, it's not only metal effect, it's actual metal
Met-
that is grinded very fine. So if you put it in absolutely everything and anything, some things can cause a reaction like oxidation, change of colors. Some of those powders are also in pentat waxes. So then when you varnish it with incorrect varnish, you can also experience um, unpleasantly of oxidation. Okay, so we will just dry it and bend it and then put it in the bubble. And I will varnish it on my own time so you don't have to sit here and watch me for 2 hours varnishing stuff.
Debbie's asking, can you explain what you're mixing the powder with again, please? You
Yes,
showed
it's
pigment.
it's a pigment fix. It's it's different than a varnish. And how do we know that it's different than varnish? Because Panther told us.
Yeah.
I didn't make excessive tests, but when I received my last parcel, and that's where those all those gold balls are for. It was sent it to me via Pentat, but all that gold is available in DQ. Every single one of the products. While I'm drying, I can show you because it will go really nice with the. So every single product that I used to make those beautiful, beautiful balls. They are all made with pentard foils, and
I
you
love
can see
this so much.
those are, you know what? I saw those foils and I was like, well, it's so many colors in one. Will I use it? But then when I did make a sample, I will use it. I absolutely love how it looks. And all of those are, of course, available in the queue, and they will go really nice with your holiday creations. Okay, I need something not sticky. I need something not sticky. You will be my something not sticky. Okay. I need something not sticky because this one is just dry to the touch. If I start to press on it, it will stick to my table because the
Mm.
table is, it is not non-sticky surface.
I'll
Okay.
wait for that to dry. Carolyn
So
said,
that pigment fix is just the liquid that is intended to be used with the pigment metal pigments from Pentat. You can also use it with not only metal, with the matte pigments. With any Pentat pigment, you can use it to create your own mm, acrylic paint because the finish is acrylic. So when it's dry, it's waterproof. It will not go anywhere.
um, Carolyn says, I have used the gold metal pigment with pigment fix and it often turns black. Is that oxidation? It ruins the gold color. What am I doing wrong?
Definitely you do something wrong because look,
Yeah,
is that pigment fix from, is it
Penta.
exactly the same product? Yeah, because that is my question. Is it exactly the same product or you just had any pigment fix? Because there are different pigments. Ah,
And then
it's
Georgie
hot.
is asking, is there a video on how you made those beautiful balls?
Yes, it is. There is more than one actually. There are clips on my Instagram that I shared, and I'm pretty sure that we can put them also in the on the Q website with all the metal effects because every single one of those bubbles, I do have I do have a footage of making them.
Mm.
So if you are interested, then no
I'll
problem.
just
Mm,
posted Olga's Instagram for you so you can go have a look.
Yes, and we have definitely we have one already there, and I think that the second one is coming today or tomorrow. No, tomorrow because today we are live with the Q. Oh my God, guys, I love it. I
That is
really, really
beautiful.
love it.
Oh my
It's not
God.
glued yet, and I will
Yeah.
tell you why. Because I still have to fix the edges. It will
Mm-hmm.
drive me. It will drive me mad. I have to paint them, and then I have to put it in. But look how beautiful it looks.
That is stunning.
You know, it reminds me the ornaments that were on my grandma's tree. They were all with like a very geometric hole inside with
Mm-hmm.
reflecting lights. Oh my God, that will be so gorgeous.
It
I
already
am
is
very
gorgeous.
excited. Yeah, but I know that when it, that I will show you the difference. That was gold. Yes. So that is the gold. There is a difference in finish between just paint and when you add varnish, it adds
Mm-hmm.
extra level of shininess and just that polished finish look. And I know that putting the varnish all over it will just make it look so gorgeous.
It will be
Oh
so
my God, I
beautiful.
am so excited. Sorry.
So Carolyn says, yes, it is pentad. Rima says that that is very strange. She's never had that happen. And then Carolyn says, when mixing, I even use a wooden stirrer. Don't know why it does this now. it used to work in the past, can the metal or pigment fix get too old to use? Carolyn, I would
Yes.
say,
I
uh,
would say that yes, because it's acrylic
yeah,
product, and acrylic products are based on organic ingredients, so it can go bad. I'm pretty sure that it has expiration dates somewhere. So if you have it for a really long time, or okay, we are looking on the packaging. Yes, can
mm-hmm.
you see
Yeah,
those
12 months.
signs?
Yeah.
So, when you open it, it's good for 12 months. Then we have to keep it
Airtight.
locked. You need a pipette to use it. They recommend it. Don't freeze it,
Mm-hmm.
and it's water based. So if you have your pigment fix and it's opened, I would say that 12 months is it will be good for a little bit more than 12 months, but if it's much more than a year that you have your pigment fix, that might be an issue. Second one, if you keep it next to the window and it was very cold and it get cold, it sounds stupid how the paint can get cold, but if it get cold, then it will stop working. Because otherwise, I tested it out with all the pigments, pentad and not pentad ones. Just don't tell
Mm-hmm.
them. And it didn't make any unpleasant things. I tested with the mica, and I tested with the color pigments, the matte ones in pentad, and they all just turn into the paint.
Mary's asking, do you varnish before you glue it in or after?
Uh, so with this one, hold on, can I? Yes. With this one, I will varnish it before and after because I want to make sure that that surface will be
Mm-hmm.
matching that surface, that we don't have any differences because it's the same color of paint, but when we will glue it in, it's very hard to go to all those little areas with your brush. So I will varnish it. I will varnish everything today. And then tomorrow I will glue it in and sand the outside and see what's the next step. Because if it will look fine, then the next step will be just few coats of varnish and we will call it done and fine. But if the edges of the paper will be very visible, then I will let you know and we will make a live stream in the group so we can fine crackle it together. And to not leave you hanging, as today we are working, then tomorrow I will post my last project that I did on the live stream with you because I finished it. It is finished. It is dry, and then I put it on my shelf, and I totally forgot that I have to make pictures. I even
Yeah.
saw that Lynn asked me, "Hey, did you finish it? We will see it or not?" So yes, we will see it. You will see it tomorrow. I will make pictures today.
Well, thank you so much, Olga. Thank you, everybody, for joining us for today's stream, for today's creative session with the new Lablanche. Again, if you want to get yourself some of these Lablanche molds or rice papers, I'm just going to drop a link in the comments for you. Um, Thank you so much, everybody, and we'll stay tuned to hear more from Olga to either see the finished bauble or to complete it together. Thank
This
you,
way or
everybody.
another. Thank you.
Yeah,
I had fun, and I think see you next week. I'm not sure, but probably.
yeah, probably. Thank you, everybody, and bye.